It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the New York Knicks. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. T.J. McConnell is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Turner. Launches it. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And a lot of games left on the schedule, Brent. When do players, you think, start taking notice of the standings and where they fit?
I think after the All-Star break, to be quite honest with you, Kevin, if you're a team that knows you're floating around a playoff position, you start to gear up 2 weeks after the All-Star break to get yourself in the position that you want to compete in the postseason.
And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. And the shot goes down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
McConnell scanning the floor. Warren against Green. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You don't want to give T.J. Warren, who's a gifted scorer, that kind of positioning. You're just gifting him points.
Hits the three-point bomb.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Here's Turner. Goes up again. No good. And it's Montreal the other way. Here's Poole. Sweet little floater. Poole's got his second basket of the night. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He's perfect from the line this time.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Holiday, the pass to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. Back to Sabonis. He kicks it to Lamb. Brogdon outside. Will it go? And it goes down 2 points.
A good job there. Brogdon doesn't need much room. Has it there from the mid-range and knocks it down.
Brooks, the pass to Roby. The shot's good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Nice shot by McDermott.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here is Holiday. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one goes in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Fires the 3. Poole, no good. Holiday against Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what you've seen from Montreal, guys, what do you think?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
We've got Dylan Brooks. Jackson is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Brissett in at the 4. And for the Pacers, Sabonis is out there with McDermott. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
Now, you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
Rondo against Holiday. Outside, Lamb. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And it's Rondo penetrating, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. T.J. Warren comes in for McDermott. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lamb. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Now the pass to Warren. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks. Dinwiddie with it. Ogden picks him up. And Ilyasova kicks to Rondo. Nailed from three-point land. Rondo's got the lead up to 6 now for Montreal. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Well, just working on extending that range, T.J. Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Count that one. Dinwiddie's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. To the paint. Here's Warren. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Rondo. Connects from three-point range. Rondo's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And there it is for him.
T.J. Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
And first time out of the game called for Montreal.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. That'll be a 5-second call. A moment here now to see the numbers for Domantas Sabonis. .103 left in the first half. Holiday dishes to Warren. It's good. This game is all even. And that's 13 points for T.J. Warren.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
LeVert's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Poole. And that one, good. He's got 9.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And here's Ilyasova outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And it's a 5-point Montreal lead. Here's Indiana. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's LeVert missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And here's Ilyasova outside. They grab their own miss. Dinwiddie laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And so it's Montreal bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruised.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. Well, for Montreal. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team. And
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say? T.J. Warren, a very impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for Montreal, Ilyasova out there with Jang. Then it's Green, and it's Poole in at the 2. To the middle, here's Warren. It's rebounded by Montreal.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And the 3 ball is good. LeVert's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, it's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Here's Poole. Again, Montreal scores.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And stolen by Jang, and they're running. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. A shot by Holiday, nobody around. And Indiana, another 3.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Rondo, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Holiday against Rondo. Pass to Brogdon. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Sabonis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect. The guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
Montreal leading by 6. Outside Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
That one good for 2.
You got to be leery of Brogdon. He takes good shots most of the time and knows when to let it rip.
Here's Roby. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to McDermott. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. Out to Lamb from past the arc. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. So for Montreal, Green comes in for Jackson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Aaron Holiday. For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Lamb drops them both. Montreal leading by 6. Dinwiddie with it. Brogdon picks him up. The three-pointer no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Here's McDermott. And the layup's good off the glass. McDermott's got 4 points this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a second-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. The steal. And here's the break. Here's Poole. And he hits the jumper for 2. Poole's got 15. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. And so it's Montreal heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. T.J. McConnell is out there with Brogdon. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Brogdon kicks to Warren over Ilyasova. That one's good, and the Montreal lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Warren.
Now, he's an effortless scorer who knows how to take over. We'll see if they call some more sets for him now.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Off target from the wing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Ilyasova gets the bucket.
Ilyasova will throw his body around, and he takes the contact and still finishes.
At the elbow, it's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Montreal calls timeout. Sabonis, he's checked in for Brogdon. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Montreal's head coach talked to his team during that timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
It's stolen by Green. Now Montreal moving it up. Green leading the charge. Lets it go with a 3. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Green. And now a 9-point Montreal lead. LeVert against Green. A nice shot by LeVert.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off target with his 3. Pacers trail by 7. Here's McConnell. Makes it off the glass. And so it's Montreal now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Dinwiddie. Drops in the tray. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in this quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
It's nice to see the confidence he shows on his inside game and ability to get the shot up before the defender can do anything.
LeVert against Green. LeVert the pass to Turner. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 7 points for Miles Turner.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Out of bounds, Montreal takes possession. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And it's a completely new group for Montreal. Some changes for Indiana. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here is Miles. Sampson's shot, good.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Brissett passes to Caldwell Pope. They get it again. Marjanovic from deep three-point range. Outside for Jackson. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for Montreal. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Cook. Brissett grabs the miss. Here is House. Pulls up on the wing. Nice jump shot. Good. And Montreal leads by 15.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
So we see Montreal get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built